Now, I'm going to name 3 things that will cause you, Isaac. It will encourage other women to get obsessed with you. So, if you're going to know this, be aware of some things that women getting obsessed with you because you have these things isn't a confirmation that you're supposed to love them, entertain them, have a relationship with them, because that triggers women's way of perceiving you, and that is their feelings, because it is also triggering hypergamy in a woman's existence. Now, number 1, a man who is fully aware that a woman's past is a man's slavery. Again, a man who is fully aware that a woman's past is a man's slavery. Seeing is always new. Isaac, when you see something right now, at this very moment, that is what will define intelligence. And it is what I see at that very moment. Once it becomes your past, you saw it in 1 second, even when you're still looking at it, you are again using thinking. Seeing an attractive lady, you are seeing her, that is what is, but you will use thinking. Thinking is always the old, it's never new. So seeing and thinking, it can never be together. But thinking and thought, it is together, because the thinker is the thought. We are aware of that first, right? Okay. If that is how you observe things, and that is how you use your memory and your past to make decision, because you are using your past and your memory, then a lady is also using her memory and her past to act, behave, and respond in a certain way, but to her, it is psychologically. Why? Because it is the feelings that she is experiencing when she is around you. So her past will need to make sense when she is around you. And when it doesn't make sense, she will act in a certain way to get your reaction. So you are a slave to her past. That is why she is acting in a certain way, dressing sexy, making sure that her makeup is top-notch, her hair looks cute. Why? This confirms that you will be highly interested in her. According to her past, when she dressed in a certain way, she used the makeup, her hair was attractive, her body looked in a certain way, she got a feedback, a specific feedback from men. So she is using her past to modify her present by getting a feedback from you. Now, let me now explain deeper so that you can understand fully. Let's go direct to the drawing board. She just needs to be convinced that you can react in any way to confirm that you are constantly thinking. Because that equals to a psychological reality working on you, Isaac. Which equals to control and losing attraction. Thinking is actually a reaction to your memory, which is your past. And once you are using your past to operate, then you are reacting. And when you are reacting, you are thinking. And a lady can only control you psychologically if you are thinking and using your past to make decisions on the present. For example, identifying her as attractive will allow you to smile when Hannah is around. Smiling doesn't confirm that that is what exists and maybe she's attractive. You identified her as attractive because you are reacting to your memory, and your nuanced interactions confirms that actually you are relying on your past. So she doesn't need you to think, she just needs you to react. Once you react, then you are thinking. If you are thinking now psychologically, she can control you, because a man who is thinking, he will respond to a woman's presence, to a woman's words, to a woman's signals. And once you respond, you are not applying intelligence, which is understanding her presence without analyzing it and just knowing it as the what is. Once the seeing stops, the what is stops, then the intelligence ceases. It ceases. Now she can dress in a certain way, look in a certain way, so that she can look more attractive in your eyes, so that your memory that is relying on your past can act in a certain way to leave her psychological control. And once you are leaving Hannah's psychological control and you are in this world, you are in Hannah's reality. Once you are in Hannah's reality, you are a guy she can never be attracted to. She will lose attraction towards you. And when you are in your emotions and your feelings and you are responding maybe in a very specific way that is negative, sad, or positive, at this very moment, Isaac now, she knows she has gotten your feelings. And your feelings is your control of reality. So you just need to experience specific feelings from Hannah, or she might give you an illusion that these feelings exist, just to create that illusion in your own reality, which equals to Hannah's reality of psychology. If I act in a vibing language is Hannah, it equals to you thinking that you can get pleasure, because I am in a state of happiness. And when you think that you can get pleasure from Hannah, at this very moment, she will slowly start to act in a certain way, or she will want something from you just to understand how far will you go passively or indirectly to fulfill what she wants, so that you can get pleasure. Because every feeling and every reaction from you, Isaac, defines or allows her to understand it as something you want from her. And if it's something you want from her, so your existence is relying on her, and your happiness relies on her, and your happiness is pleasure. Even when your happiness isn't pleasure, she knows it, because when she's happy, you are also happy. Eventually, you will act in a certain way because you want pleasure from her. You will kiss her. You will make a move on her. But a man who knows that it doesn't matter how Hannah acts emotionally, responds emotionally, it doesn't matter how attractive Hannah is. What matters is either, if I am in the mood of wanting pleasure, I will just want it. And if I am in the mood of working, even when she's attractive, I will just work. But I won't change the working to pleasure because she is attractive. Because at the moment, that is something that I don't want. Once you show her that it's something that you really want, then your pleasure matters more. When your pleasure matters more, then she can control you psychologically. And this allows her to lose attraction. But if you want what you want, doesn't matter if she is attractive or she isn't, or you don't want what you don't want, doesn't matter if she is sexy, then this equals to obsession from women, because her body can't insert illusions in your reality so that you can operate on her reality. Her existence doesn't influence your reality, because how you perceive your reality is different. This is something that you need to be aware of, so that you can't be influenced by her outward look. your reality is illusions only. And it has nothing to do with reality. Because an illusion is just a feeling.